The evergreen love story of Peter Parker and MJ has been portrayed by many throughout the years. But if you ask me who is my favorite, it is undoubtedly Tom Holland and Zendaya. I mean, the chemistry they have and the cuteness they emit has always made fans all over the world fall for them. I think you guys get where I am going. Are they dating just in the movies, or are the feelings so big that it is outside the movie screens too? What do you think? Is Tomdaya a real thing? We have heard a lot of rumors about the topic, but what is the truth? Guess what, folks? Tom Holland finally breaks his silence on his relationship with Zendaya. Want to know how things are? Let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, show us your love by hitting the subscribe button and smash that like button if you're a part of the Tomdaya fandom. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications to get notified every time we post a new video. On that note, let's continue. It's no secret that all of us have been shipping these two for a long time. I mean, the whole internet was filled with both of them after the rumors started to blow up. Fans worldwide were so happy that their two favorite people might be a romantic duo. How did all this start? What could have been the reason? It's not one, but numerous incidents where these two made us feel like their hearts belonged to each other. Even back in 2017 when it all started, they were already better than most Hollywood couples we know. The rumors ruled Twitter for a long time. I mean, people used to put false allegations on these two, maybe because that is how bad they wanted their favorite couple to be official. A guy tweeted, "They've been super careful to keep it private and out of the public eye, but they've gone on vacations with each other and try and spend as much time as possible with one another." Well, does this sound like some beautiful imagination? I mean, are people this jobless? For every twisted question, there's an even twisted answer. Our boy, Tom, wore his chill suit and tackled this tweet in an interview by saying, "Does the press tour count? LOL, that actually is such a good reply." As always, his biggest supporter, the most stunning and highly skilled Zendaya, came into the arena and backed Tom by saying, Wait, my favorite is when it says we go on vacation together. Ha! I haven't been on vacation in years, how about you? What I gotta say is the relaxed vibe they possess. Maybe it could be friendship, or who knows if it's more than that. Have you guys seen the video in which young Tom talks about his dreams and he is living up to everything he dreamt of? Did you guys know that years before the pen touched the paper for the script of the SpiderMan Homecoming movie, Tom wanted to act as Spider-Man and date Zendaya? Well, that gave me goosebumps. Now he is the leading actor in a $200 million movie by Marvel Studios, co-starring Zendaya. Those are some goals, my friend. There is no doubt fans all around the world see Tom and Zen as Peter and MJ, as they would make a couple as good as in the movies. I mean, all the bloopers that we saw, the kissing scene in the latest movie, man, that was awesome. Way back in 2017, do you remember when Peter friend-zoned Laura Harrier? Well, if this is news to you, during the promotion of Spider-Man Far From Home, Laura came to hold Tom's hand in an interview in which he surprisingly slips away and calls out for Zendaya in a casual manner. I mean, we all know how nice of a person Tom is. I mean, did you guys know about the incident where Tom was troubled by some stalkers on an awful day of his? And he burst out at them and then felt terrible and apologized. I mean, he does not have to, it's not his fault. Nobody likes to get a camera stuck in their face, especially when you're having a bad day. Well, Tom tried his best not to put Laura in an awkward position, but truth be told, her face did show how embarrassed she was. But does calling out a person's name mean that they are romantically involved? Nah, I mean, this is something that happened 5 years ago. Tom and Zendaya are not so subtle about showing their feelings about each other on Instagram. Tom posted a picture of Zendaya looking absolutely beautiful in the Met Gala ensemble back in 2018. And what had the attraction of the people more than the pic was its caption. It was "All hail the queen, killing it me." Love her or not, and it is nice to have a person to support you like Tom supports Zen. This was not the only time they made Instagram shy. On September 1st, yes, on Zendaya's birthday, Tom was such a great boyfriend to her and he posted a mirror selfie with the caption, "My MJ, have the happiest of birthdays. Give me a call when you're up, XXX. Yes, I did say boyfriend. I mean, my MJ? Ain't that too obvious? Well, this is what Tom did. Want to know what Zendaya did? Whenever we think of Zendaya, she is this attitude queen type of person. But have you noticed how cute and friendly she is to Tom? Zendaya posted a pic on Instagram with the caption, "My Spider-Man, I'm so proud of you. Some things never change, and good thing." These two do call them theirs a lot, don't they? The post was a pic of childhood Tom wearing a Spider-Man suit, and it's so adorable and inspiring as he made his dream into reality. Even though the rumors were out of control, the hopes of the shippers were shattered when Jacob and Zendaya became a topic. If you guys think it must have been a misunderstanding, nah, unfortunately it was true. Paparazzi broke the hearts of millions of Tom Daya shippers when they got Jacob Elordi and Zendaya kissing. It's not great news, but who are we to judge? It's a personal choice. I actually think that Tom wouldn't have been as disappointed as his fans. Well, Tom wasn't behind. He went official with his girlfriend, Nadia Parks. Yes, that happened. But I don't know if people were still interested in Tom Daya and wanted it to happen so badly. People almost lost all hope on their favorite couple when they came to know that Tom and Nadia are going to isolate themselves as London went into lockdown. Oh, come on, guys, you can loosen the long faces, they broke up. So did Jacob and Zen. The coast is clear, bro, make a move. Let's put a smile on your face. Paparazzi finds Tom and Zendaya kissing in his car while they stopped at a red light in Los Angeles. I guess we got the confirmation we were waiting for. Even though this was kind of disturbing for the couple as their personal moment got all over the internet, it filled the heart of the Tom Daya shippers with so much joy that Twitter was filled with tweets like, "Finally, Tom Holland and Zendaya are officially together." The fans were so happy for them as they have seen both their on and off-screen romances and think they could be a better couple than even Peter and MJ. They tweeted, "This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill." They are undoubtedly the people's favorite and presently the most discussed couple in the world. I mean, wouldn't want to be Spidey's girl and swing around the city. Can Tom do that? Well, that's not our topic. People love them so much that a photograph of Tom and Zen holding hands on a group picture taken at their friend's wedding became a huge hit as if it was a new Kanye song. Truth be told, they looked absolutely beautiful together. The slight head touch and the way they hold each other's hand will convince even the hardest man on the planet into thinking they are dating. We all know what a gentleman Tom is, and I gotta say he ain't that great at keeping secrets. I mean, it was not once. Marvel spoilers slipped out of his mouth, but in the case of Zendaya, he was different. He says, "One of the downsides of our fame is that privacy isn't really in our control anymore, and a moment that you think is between two people that love each other very much is now a moment that is shared with the entire world." He continued and said, "I've always been adamant to keep my private life private because I share so much of my life with the world anyway." You know what, guys? He does have a point. He also added, "We sort of felt robbed of our privacy. I don't think it's about not being read, I think it's just that we didn't want to talk about it." Talking of privacy, they both had to go through a lot. Zendaya also wanted to convey her thoughts on this, and she said, "It was quite strange and weird and confusing and invasive. Not only that," she continued and said, "the equal sentiment we both share is just that when you really love and care about somebody, some moments or things you wish were your own. I think loving someone is a sacred thing and a special thing, and something that you want to deal with and go through and experience and enjoy amongst the two people that love each other." Wait a minute, did you see the interview in Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet? She was asked about her present crush, and Tim goes, "Easy, Tom Holland." And Zendaya says nothing and simply giggles, accepting the truth in Tim's statement. Zendaya is a girl who values relationships with great respect and maturity. She says, "Sometimes you just have to be a person to vent to, someone to just be there and listen. I was lucky enough where my life didn't change overnight. I started when I was young, so it was kind of like a slow progression. I kind of got to learn it as I went and figure it out and get my footing a little bit. Whereas for him, it was so much all at once. I have an extreme amount of empathy for that, so anything that I learned or have learned or continue to learn, I share with him. And anything he learns, he shares with me." Tom ain't any less in showing Zendaya his love. I mean, he was spotted lurking in the background of Euphoria cast at least 30 times, and he accepts it too. How much feelings must these two have for each other that it's hard for them to not see each other? If all of this is true, they both are so lucky to have each other. Do you think Zendaya and Tom are the real deal? Let us know what you think in the comments box below. If you enjoyed our content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll meet y'all with some other juicy videos. Until then, bye fellas.